We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. I came to the conclusion that there is an existential moment in your life when you must decide to speak for yourself. Nobody else can speak for you. Courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? God never intended for one group of people to live in superfluous, inordinate wealth, while others live in abject, deadening poverty. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. They will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem. We who engage in nonviolent direct action are not the creators of tension. We merely bring to the surface the hidden tension that is already alive. The only weapon that we have in our hands this evening is the weapon of protest. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus but a molder of consensus. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. We need leaders not in love with money but in love with justice. Not in love with publicity but in love with humanity. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Let no man pull you low enough to hate him. Justice too long delayed is justice denied. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. Commit yourself to the noble struggle for equal rights. You will make a greater person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live in. The time is always rigged to do what is rigged. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. Never, never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishments are small compared to the ones we inflict on our soul when we look the other way. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. Law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress. Nonviolence is absolute commitment to the way of love. Love is not emotional bash, it is not empty sentimentalism. It is the active outpouring of one's whole being into the being of another.